Transhumanism, a Grimoire of Alchemical Agendas, by Dr. Joseph Farrell and Dr. Scott Hart, explores the hidden connections between science, philosophy, and the ancient wisdom that continues to shape our lives. It challenges us to rethink the very foundations of our understanding of science, religion, and the human condition. Let's begin by unraveling the alchemical threads woven into the fabric of modern science, as we explore the works of Renaissance thinkers like Marsilio Ficino. We find a profound connection between love and magic. Ficino, in his commentary on Plato's Symposium, asks, "Why is love called a magus?" His answer is simple yet profound. Because all the force of magic consists in love. This idea suggests that the fundamental force driving the universe is a kind of cosmic attraction, a drawing of one thing to another by natural similitude. This concept of a universal love, a unifying force that binds the universe together, is echoed in the writings of Mark Booth, who reminds us that the known is a tiny island floating on a vast and very strange sea. Booth encourages us to embrace doubt and resist the urge to impose patterns on the world too quickly. Instead, we should allow deeper patterns to emerge, recognizing that science, like any other myth, represents what we deeply want to believe. As we delve into the book's core themes, we encounter the unsettling idea that modern science is, in many ways, a continuation of ancient alchemical practices. The authors propose that the goals of modern science, particularly in fields like genetics and transhumanism, are eerily similar to the alchemical quest for transformation and transcendence. Consider the concept of the alchemo-vegetable man, a term that encapsulates the fusion of human and plant characteristics. This idea is not as far-fetched as it might seem. The authors point out that ancient societies, like the Mayans, attempted to achieve this fusion through rituals involving the sacrifice of human blood to fertilize their crops. Today, we see echoes of this ancient practice in the genetic engineering of crops, where human genes are spliced into plants, and vice versa. The authors argue that this is not merely a coincidence, but part of a larger alchemical agenda. They suggest that the ultimate goal is the transformation of mankind itself, a process they refer to as the alchemical reascent, back up the Tower of Babel. This ascent is not just a return to a state of primordial unity, but a transformation into a new kind of being, one that transcends the limitations of our current human form. Central to this alchemical vision is the concept of androgyny, the idea of a primordial unity that encompasses both male and female principles. The authors explore the symbolic significance of androgyny in various religious and mythological traditions, from the Hindu concept of the primordial trinity to the Mayan Popol Vuh's account of the creation of mankind. In the Popol Vuh, we find a narrative that describes mankind's original state as a kind of masculine androgynous unity, a state of perfect knowledge and power. This unity, however, posed a threat to the gods, leading to the fragmentation of mankind and the loss of this original knowledge. The authors argue that this story reflects a deep-seated fear of the power of human consciousness and the potential for mankind to transcend its current limitations. Farrell and Hart then turn their attention to the transhumanist movement, which seeks to use technology to enhance human capabilities and ultimately achieve a state of singularity, a point at which human and machine intelligence merge. This vision, they argue, is a modern manifestation of the alchemical quest for the Philosopher's Stone, a symbol of ultimate knowledge and power. The authors highlight the work of transhumanist thinkers like Ray Kurzweil, who envision a future where humans can upload their consciousness into computers, achieving a form of virtual immortality. They suggest that this vision is not just a technological fantasy but a continuation of the ancient alchemical dream of transcending the limitations of the human body and achieving a state of divine perfection. However, the authors also warn that this alchemical transformation is not just a personal or technological endeavor but a social one. According to Farrell and Hart, the three great Yahwisms, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, have, in their own ways, co-opted the alchemical metaphor, using it as a tool for social engineering. These religions, they continue, have inverted the ancient metaphor, using it to create a new kind of social order based on the idea of a chosen people and a special revelation. This inversion has led to a fragmentation of human society, a Tower of Babel moment that has divided humanity into competing factions, each claiming to possess the ultimate truth. The authors suggest that this social engineering is a form of alchemy in its own right, a manipulation of human consciousness and society that seeks to control the future of mankind. In the final sections of the book, Farrell and Hart explore the implications of this alchemical agenda for the future of humanity. They suggest that the ultimate goal of this agenda is the transformation of the entire cosmos into a reflection of human consciousness, a process referred to as the alchemical apocalypse. This vision, the authors note, is both a promise and a threat. On one hand, it offers the possibility of a new kind of existence, one that transcends the limitations of our current reality. On the other hand, it raises profound ethical and moral questions about the nature of humanity and the potential consequences of such a transformation. In the end, the alchemical agenda is not just a story about the past, but a call to action, a reminder that we are all participants in the great cosmic drama of creation and transformation. As we navigate the challenges of the 21st century, we must ask ourselves, what kind of world do we want to create? And how can we harness the power of alchemy in all its forms to build a future that reflects our highest ideals and aspirations? This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book Transhumanism, a Grimoire of Alchemical Agendas by Dr. Joseph Farrell and Dr. Scott Hart. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.